Some Lynyrd Skynyrd time has to be for the day I've had with this bloody computer. So we've got Sweet Home Alabama. This is a long time to say this. I know it's been reacted to 1,000 times, but I like to do things my own way, in my own time, and I hope you guys stick with me. And if you like it, click like. If you don't, I can't make you. Let's go, guys. 1, 2, 3. Turn it up. I don't care where you are on this planet. Well, I do actually, of course I do. But when you hear that opening riff, that opening intro, and think about other intros that really get you. You know them, guys. You know the intros. I'll throw out one. Sweet Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses. Yeah, just throw that out there. As of the modern era since the 90s. Yeah, so that one post-dates this one. You know the song. You know the mood it's going to put you in, right? And I know this song is going to make me feel happy. Which after today, trust me, I was ready for some Lynyrd Skynyrd. So, let's carry on. Well, hope you young will remember. I said I ain't don't need him around anyhow. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. In Birmingham, they love the governor. Ooh, 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 now we all did what we could do. Now Watergate does not bother me. Now, if you're listening to the song so far, just beautiful. Obviously, the backstory behind Lynyrd Skynyrd, I love it now. I've listened to it a bit more. 64, they get together. They didn't have a name for the first few years. Then one of them, I think, must have been Ronnie Van Zant, probably gets expelled from school for the long hair in the 60s. And the teacher, I think, was LYNRD SKYNRD. So they became Lynyrd Skynyrd, which I think is so cool. But it wasn't that's not a vicious thing to do. And then this is released in 72, massive hit. But just the backstory. But the song's deeper than you think. Yeah, and I know you Lynyrd Skynyrd fans will know this, but anyone that's catching up this first time, this is a very joyous song, but it has there's some hidden messages in there. Yeah, and we'll come to those at the end. Stick with me, guys. Hear me one more time at the end when I pull it together. Does your conscience bother you? Tell the truth. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Now come on. Something just come to mind. Sorry, guys. There's a great comedy movie, and it's
there's one of the scenes centers in a prison cell, where one person says to the other, when one person stands up who looks like the protagonist, a beast of a human being, who turns out to be from Birmingham, Alabama, what was the movie and what happens next, if you remember? I know you're all culture fans out there. Yeah, I know. So, what was the movie, who was starring in it, and what happened next? Anyway, back to the song. Sorry guys, just came to my head.
Now Russell shows has got the swamp buzz, and they've been known to pick a song too. Lord, they give me all so much. They pick me up when I'm feeling blue, and now how about you? Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Sweet home Alabama, oh sweet home, where the skies are blue and the thunder is true. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you.
Southern Rock Blues. Thank you, LYNRD SKYNRD, for making my day feel better. But the song itself. So big wheels keep on turning, carry me home to see my kin. I miss Alabama once, and once again I think it's a sin, yes. Well, I heard Mr. Young sing about her. I heard O'Neill put it down. Well, I hope Neil Young will remember. Neil Young specifically names him. Yeah, a southern man don't need him around anyhow. Sweet home Alabama. I think Neil Young had criticised them, as Neil Young was prone to doing, which is entirely... Listen, Neil Young's brilliant, right? I'm not saying that. But there's some criticism around them sort of being pro-segregation and all that. And I think Ronnie Van Zant said, look, we're southern and proud, but we know right from wrong. Yeah, and then the next bit is about George Wallace, which was a governor at the time when they were in, and who was pro-segregation. Well, they go boo-hoo-hoo. Now, they said, again, they reiterate, we are southern proud, but we know right from wrong. And then the rest is about sweet southern Alabama, sweet home Alabama. It's a love song to their hometown. But in it, they push back against the whole Neil Young criticism. Now, I know, listen, I'm a huge fan of Neil Young, the music, but the whole political activism, sometimes I don't know where it comes from, and it's not my choice. But a great song, because it just makes you smile, right? Ding, 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 ding. It's got to be one of the most well-known openings in the last 50 years to a song, as it just would know nothing else. Dun, 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 dun. You know what's coming, and you're just happy. But it's a deeper song, which is great when songs do that. The music makes you happy. I felt like there was lots of little 4/4s, almost like a blues turnaround. Like a little blues turnaround at the end of a 12 bar. Yeah, but just, that's what I can pick out. But lyrically beautiful, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Sweet home Alabama, oh sweet home. They're just a love song to their hometown. But we can all pick that up. You transfer that into your own head, right? I think Blackstone Cherry have got a song, and that I'll have to find, which talks about going home. And I like them as well. I saw them live a few years back. But anyway, I'm rambling. If you like this, guys, if you like what I've got to say, give it a like. Yeah, I know it's a song that's been reacted to many, many, many times. This is just my 5 pence worth, or 2 pence worth, or a penny's worth. But I hope you like it. If you like it, join and subscribe, guys. Till next time, take care. See you soon.